Brothers and sisters, we're out here in Oakley, California. Just got back from church. It was lovely to say the least. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you what I learned. I have the utmost respect for this pastor. He's really good at what he does. And he can teach people very well. Now, would I be a better pastor? Absolutely. Actually, yeah. I could pastor him. Now, I'm not going to do that, though. But I am going to explain something that caught my attention today in church. And this is what caught my attention, is that the Christian faith, Catholicism, all the faiths, they are diminishing by the day. I'm going to tell you why right now. Speaking to my elders, because I do have the key for all this. I'm not going to unlock it right this second with my brain, because some things need to be left inside here. Now, so if allegedly there are 7 billion people on this earth, okay? And 2 billion of them are Christians. Well, one, I want to see the statistics of that, because I have a rough time believing that. Listen, that's fantastic and all, but the church needs a bridge, okay? If you want to get down to business, come talk to me. The church needs a bridge, okay? And I'm pretty good at bringing people and things together. Let me explain something here. From my standpoint, one, I believe in what I want. I have my own belief system. But I put my trust in God. That's why they say in God we trust. Now, I'm welcome to believe whatever I want to believe. Believe that. I'm going to believe it whether you like it or not. Now, my children, I invite you, my children, to understand that I'm about to bridge a big gap here. Okay? Now, am I going to state it in this answer? Is I'm going to give you a partial understanding of how I can personally do this. See, the reason why I see the Christian religion losing so many people is because, one, you feel judged from the moment you go in there. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I made a video last week on how I felt judged the second I walked in the church. But really, this church opened me, and I have been judged walking into other churches, but I'm on a new level now. So, they welcomed me with open, wonderful arms. So, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you right now that God is love. That's how I express it. I have my way of expressing it. You can express it however you want. God is love. That's what it is. God is love. Now, the church, whether you like it or not, my children, my brothers and sisters, the church makes the world go around, and I'm going to express how they do it. Well, it's by service and donation, and I have been blessed on the blessed docket to hand down this information that's been handed to me to hand back to you. Now, if you haven't seen one of my past videos, I wanted a camera so bad I decided I was going homeless. I didn't care if I had a place to stay or not. I was going homeless. And I did go homeless. For 5 whole days, maybe 6, I can't even remember. I didn't care. I was homeless, but I was still eating good at the Catholic Church. So, the good thing, the great thing, the fantastic thing about the church is camaraderie, brotherhood, sisterhood as well. Meeting good people, and that is what I'm understanding. But you have to understand, I know what the church is missing. Now, I want to know the statistics of Mormons there are out there. I am curious. I'm going to look. Matter of fact, okay, so what I was saying was the Mormons. Now, I just learned something very interesting in 1 year. The Mormons, they lost very little people in their faith, because the Mormons are doing something right that you guys are just not quite understanding. But I've got the ticket, and I know how to take care of this problem. Now, it went from, in 1 year, 76, the statistics are 76% of Christians in America went down in 1 year to 70%. That's minus 6%. This is back in 2015 as far as I know. So my question is this. The solution is right in front of your face, and I have the key for it. You have to understand, okay, let me put it like this. If Pope Francis said that he would baptize an alien, well, listen, I already been baptized. So it's okay, it's okay. But then, what does he go into? Philosophy? Remember, brothers and sisters, the sky's the limit here. Work with me. And one other thing that the Mormons have on lock, which is they're really more, I'm not even going to say it, it's not necessary to say, but they do have a special attentive that brings joy into people's lives, because they're not fighting a losing battle. Because that's what I see happening right now is the churches, they're losing because they're fighting a battle they cannot win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I promise you, I hold a key here and it's in my head, and I want to hand it down to you. And no, it's not for a price, it's for free. But you have to understand, you guys are totally missing something. Something really big. Now, I've seen how in the church it's been incorporated, but it's just not talked about. So why doesn't the church start talking about it? Now, what am I talking about is the question. Well, spirituality. Spirituality and religion. Now, do they mix or do they not mix? Well, if Pope Francis says he's gonna take an alien and he's going to baptize him and save him, well then why wouldn't it mix? Hello? Dude. Straight like that. You guys are missing the big key ingredient. The Catholic and Christian faith is missing one big key ingredient, and that is a bridge. That is a bridge. And with that said, I will tell you this: God is love, and the Bible is open to interpretation. So when somebody feels the need to pastor you, well, you can take it with a grain of salt, because I always do. Because I have my 2 cents and my beliefs, and nobody can take my belief from me. You better believe that shit is not no. But in God we trust. You have to understand that. In God we trust. In God we trust. Now, again, back to what I was saying. The Mormon religion, they seem to be on an even keel. If you're catching my drift here, my brothers and sisters. But yet, the Christian religion's flopping. Well, listen, I have my own agendas here to push, okay? I just have a clairvoyant vision. I can see things 2020. I can see things for how they are and what they can become. And the Christian faith, and it can actually become a fantastic thing. But the problem is, it's not happening because I feel like nobody is quite understanding and grasping what's going on. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to disappear. If I really hope it doesn't, in all honesty, because it brings good principles, good vibrations, good morality to the world. But if this gap is not bridged, well, you're just losing a battle that you've already lost. So there's going to be a little bit of resistance, as my mentor said. And when my mentor talks, he knows what he's talking about. So my brothers and sisters, I urge you, if you want love, go to the Christian faith. I'm going to tell you right now, you don't have to believe in everything they say. Even if they try to hammer that shit into your mind, no. No. But I will tell you this, God is love. God is, in God we trust. That's fact. But again, I'm here to bridge a gap that, listen, I see, my brother, you and I need to talk. It's time for me to ascend, because I'm already at Christ consciousness. I'm not even 33 yet. And I already know what's going on, I feel like, more than anybody else in this world. And I'm giving I'm going to state my thanks and praises to the universe right now. Feels so good to be alive, baby. But I see everything for how it is. And God is good. That's a fact, always. And you guys, the church is they're gonna lose this battle if it's like they're trying to fight spirituality. If you try to fight spirituality, you done already lost. So there you have it, my children. Peace be with you, also with you. Remember, God is love. But at the same time, we are people that can interpret the Bible the way we want to be interpreted. So if anybody's trying to hammer it down into your head, this is what it is, whether you like it or not, this is what it is. Well, it's not what it is. It's what you believe. Stand up for your rights, my brothers and sisters. May peace be with you, also with you. And there's nothing wrong with church. I go to church every Sunday, so that's how it is. Peace be with you, also with you. That's just how it is. I see things how they are. You're welcome.
Young nigga, definitely, get into them business. Mind your motherfucking business. Window tinted, I think this is my car. I think this shit rented. Window tinted, I think this is loan. I think this is rental. Everything on a smoking candle. Thank you, Lord. I swear I ain't never expected this before. I ain't shit, so why you sending me all these blessings? Road running, ton of vision. I've been speaking with no limit for it. But I ain't never thought that they could get this far. First they wanted me to win. I had all the support. But once I won, they don't let me no more. They wanted me to win, but they ain't want for me to get this far. They say, no, I ain't mean for you to get that far. Drop a nigga girlfriend out to school in a jail. Drop a nigga bitch to work in a jail.